couch.me guitar lessons. Hey there, Licknriffers, and welcome back to yet another awesome arrangement lesson here on Licknriff. You loved the Riders on the Storm lesson so much that you asked for more The Doors. So here we go, Light My Fire. First, I'm going to play it for you so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick, note by note, with tabs right here on the screen as usual. It goes like this. Enjoy. Alright, so let me just give you a heads up. The intro is the most complex part of the arrangement because the intro is pretty much the most complex part of the song. The rest of it is pretty run-of-the-mill and a lot more laid back and fun. The intro requires some focus, alright? So let's focus and start. It starts with G. Okay, and you just need 3 on the bass because you play the open second string with it. Okay, G. And then you hammer on 2 on the third string and play 0, 3 on the second. Okay, so it's pretty nice, right? Then you go to D and you play the bass with 1, 0 on the second string, 2, 0 on the third. Okay, you can pull off if you want. Okay, so good so far. Then you have F, and what you need to do is this. I put my thumb on the bass on 1. I play 2 on the 3rd string with it. And then you have this. 3 on the 4th. Okay, hammer onto 2 on the 3rd. 1 on the 2nd. Right? So, still, okay, pretty manageable. And then you have to go to B flat. But you play this. Okay, so you don't bar. It's 1 on the 5th string, and you play 3-2-0 on the 3rd, and 3 on the 4th. Then you have 6 on the 5th string, and you play it with your 2nd finger, okay? This is E flat. You play 6 on the 5th with the open 3rd, okay? And then you do this. Okay, it's 6 hammer on to 8 on the 5th, and then 5-8 on the 4th. Okay, so it's... And then you take your little finger, you're on 8 on the 4th string, you take it down to 6th, and you play an octave. You play 4 on the 6th, 6 on the 4th. And then 5 on the 4th. You can also play the open 3rd string instead of 5 on the 4th. Just make sure you lift your finger off of the 4th. Don't play this. Okay, it sounds a little bit weird. And then you have 6 slide to 8 on the 5th. Okay, so it's... And then you have A. So, it's an A chord. Strings 2 to 5, A major. So it's a pretty nice chord progression. It's basically a circle of fourths, but with an exception, okay? With F. So you have G and D, and then you have F, 4th to B flat, 4th to E flat, and then 4th to A flat. And then you have A. So that's the logic here. So practice it slowly. Second finger. Okay. Go back with your little finger. Okay, this might need a little bit of practice because this is very, very, very precise. All right, so now the verse. The verse starts with the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. And then you let go of it because you play A minor 7 and not A minor. So it's the open 3rd string. So, okay, so it's this. It's you know. And then it's 1 0 1 0 1 0 on the 2nd string. I told you it's gonna be smooth sailing pretty much after the intro. Then you have F sharp minor 7. Okay, it's 2 2 2 on strings 6 4 5, and you repeat this 4 times. This is the verse. G, right? It's the 3rd string, and then you have A with 2 slide to 4 4 on the 4th. Okay, so you just play the 5th string and the 4th. Okay, so you have this, and then you have D over F sharp, but you play it like this. Okay, it's an inversion, a low inversion, a classical inversion, if you will. So it's just 2 and 2 on strings 3 and 6 with the open 5th and open 4th. Okay, so it's this. And you play this again. And then you have B7. Any way you want to play it. Okay, you can also play it here if you want. Yeah, just kidding. You don't, just B7. And then you have G. just 3s on the first string, D with 2-2 on the first, and then E with the open E string. I make sure that I play the third string so you can hear that it's E major and not E minor. I'm pretty sure you've heard of A minor somewhere along the way, so it's A minor and B minor. Now, the whole idea of this keyboard solo is to just play parts of the chords and then build them up harmonically. So I start with strings 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then I add the second string to it. Okay, never mind the rhythm just now. You know, you can play this any way you feel like. Okay, you can play it any way you feel like it. Then you add the first string. And then it's a bar on 5 and a bar on 7 with the bass on the 6th string. Okay, again, any way you feel like playing this. Then you play a D minor shape on 8. So you have 8, 10, 9. Okay, this is A minor. Now, this is a little bit problematic if you want to add the bass note. So here, I just play the chord 2 frets up and I just stay on A. I just play B minor over A. Okay, so and then you have the guitar solo. Now, for the guitar solo, remember that you have A and 7 on the 6th string for B. So I just wrote a few lines, but it's open to interpretation. Yeah, it's a pretty wild and rambling solo as it is. So what I wrote is 7-8, 7-8-7, hammer on pull off, and then 5. Okay? You can just riff off of this. Remember? A and B. And then you play the same thing on the 2nd string. And so on and so forth. Now, I'm a little careless with the bass notes right now because I want to give you examples on the 1st and 2nd strings. But just make sure that the A string stops ringing. That's all it is. You just touch it with your thumb, or touch it with your thumb, or touch it with your finger. So you can play 4, 5, 5, 7, 5, hammer on pull off, and 4 on the 3rd string. Okay, so it's, and then you can go back to, and just improvise to your heart's content. You can also play it here. Okay, you can play over, okay, 3-1-0 on strings 1 and 2, and 2-0 on the 3rd string, and just play A and B, okay, on the 5th string. So so forth, and so on and so forth. I mean, don't know how it became one of my go-to expressions, but it did. So download the tabs. The full Licknriff tab book is available for you for free on Licknriff. Go download it. The link is below in the description. And while you're there, take advantage of the sale. You can join any one of my courses. You can join thousands of guitar players worldwide who already experience guitar breakthroughs on a day-to-day basis. And what can I say? It's just amazing. It's just amazing to be able to help so many people with their musical ambitions and their guitar dreams. So I'd love it if you would like to join and be a member of one of my courses as well. So check it out. Scroll down after you download the tab book and you'll see the ongoing sale that we have right now on Licknriff, we being you and I. And enjoy, light my fire, and go light your own fire. Right. See you next lesson. Bye for now. Have fun.